Hey everyone, so it's happened, we've finally got him. Salomon Rondon has joined Newcastle United on a season-long loan with Dwight Gayle going the other way. We've got Connor from West Brom Fan TV going to be speaking in a shortly to give his verdict on what we're getting, and Dwight Gayle of course going the other way. We'll do the formalities, we'll get them out the way first. So we know that Dwight Gayle, it was all hinging on Dwight Gayle earlier on today, and he's been speaking, and so is Darren Moore. Darren Moore turned around and said this deal was in the best interest of both clubs. Dwight is a proven goal scorer in the Championship. He's quick and he's sharp, back off the defenders, and I believe he'll be a real goal threat. Dwight Gayle actually said, the manager attracted me, he's really enthusiastic about my game and I'm buzzing to come down and I can't wait to get started. So first of all, with Dwight Gayle, let's just talk about him. Only just 6 or 7 weeks ago, he turned around and said that he didn't actually want to leave the club, which is interesting in itself. And he's got a toddler, he's settled in the area, he's only just literally come out and said that as well. And I think it's a great deal for West Brom. I think it's a better deal for West Brom than it is for Newcastle coming in, but I also think that's a slight upgrade on what we have. The reason being, we'll talk about Salomon Rondon in a minute. I think, he scored 10 goals in all competitions last season. Joselu and Gayle got 11 between the two of them, which were the main two strikers, and that's concerning in itself. I know that Perez got 10 goals, but he was predominantly number 10. So if we're considering West Brom finished 10 places lower than us, he's not just your typical, you hold it up. He can beat men. I've looked at his dribbles. He's out the strikers in the Premier League. He's got one of the highest dribbles in strikers, so he can actually turn and beat his man. He's a hell of a lot more mobile than what Mitrovic would have been for kept Mitrovic and Joselu. He adds a little bit more, and I think he will score 10 to 15 goals for us, assuming and hopefully he stays fully fit. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think as well. This is what Connor said about the deal earlier on.
It's Connor from West Brom Fan TV, and as everyone knows, just got confirmation saying that Dwight Gayle has joined West Brom from Newcastle. Rondon has joined Newcastle on a loan until next summer. I think it's a really good deal for us. Obviously Gayle's a very clinical striker in the Championship. Rondon works hard, but he isn't the best striker, I'll be honest with you. I do definitely feel like we've got the better deal. Although it is only a loan, it could be made a permanent deal, as Rondon's contract does run out at the end of the next year. I don't know whether we're going to extend it or anything, but yeah, I'm really happy with Dwight Gayle. Seems like a really good player. He'll add a lot of pace to our game. He's just a brilliant striker in that league. With Rondon, he does work hard, but he seems to lack confidence. I don't know whether that's under the managers he did have. I mean, we was under Pardew, and as Newcastle fans know, Pardew is awful. Same with Pulis, but yeah, I'm really excited about it, so yeah.
So Connor thinks that seems quite happy that he's got Gayle. And like I said, I think it's a better deal, and he doesn't really, from what it sounds like, he doesn't rate Rondon a great deal. But like you said, he does work hard off the ball. But I think he can beat a man as well. He can get crosses in the box. Some of that Newcastle don't really play to strengths. We're not a crossing side. We've never been that side. We're a counter-attacking side. But Rondon has turned around and said, it's an honour to be here, and I'm excited to get started with my teammates. The clubs were talking for a long time, and now I'm focused on the season to help my teammates get the points to do well this season. It's one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League, and I knew about the interest from the gaffer, so I'm happy to be here. And this is what Rafa Benitez turned around and said: I'm delighted to sign Salomon. When we were looking for options up front, we knew how important experience would be. Salomon has been there in the Premier League and it's for a while, and he knows how demanding it is. He, together with Yoshinori Mutu, will give us different options and will improve the competition between the strikers, which is always a positive for the team. So yeah, we've got Mutu and Rondon who haven't played for it yet, and the Spurs game is creeping up, and I've got the funny feeling that Joselu will start that game because those haven't been integrated with the side, and now that they'll have a full week of training, of course. But that game against Spurs, I am a little concerned about. More on that later on the week. But it's a good deal. It's a cracking deal for West Brom, I have to say, because now that Gayle scores goals for fun in the Championship, he got 24 from 31. I think it was 31 games he played. 24 goals. That's phenomenal. And if West Brom play his strengths, he'll bring them back up. We know that Dwight Gayle has to come back. There's no obligation to sign. But with Rondon, he's effectively, his West Brom career is completely over because he's out of contract next term. So whether we make that a permanent deal or not, it's frustrating. I don't want to talk negative. It's frustration that we're not splashing the cash, but we're not talking about that in today's video. Want to finish off with Adam Armstrong. I know I touched upon it the other day, but Armstrong has left permanently now. It's official. He's joined Blackburn and it'll rise up to 3 million. And it's one of them. It's a Geordie lad, and sure, we're held on for another year. But the simple fact is, Rafa doesn't rate him, and you've got to ask yourself the question: if you can't get past Dwight Gayle and Hosselu, there's a problem there for me. It's just not deemed good enough by Rafa Benitez, and in Rafa we trust, as the quote goes. But hopefully it doesn't come back and haunt me, because we've seen Michael Carrick down the years, Alan Shearer go on to have great... I know Shearer come back home, don't get me wrong, but Shearer won the title, was away. Michael Carrick won several titles whilst he was away. But it's a shame about Armstrong as well. But let us know what you think about Rondon. Going to leave you with a clip which is on the Toon social media. So this is pictures courtesy of the club. Have a look at this. Of course, it's funded by Mike Ashley's Chopper, but that says it all. But anyways, enjoy your night. Let us know what you think. Ta-ra, bye bye.